One guy's, I appreciate Lunel. I was reaching out to her back and forth, and she commented about me not making videos, and I haven't really been in the mood to make videos. I record a lot, but I haven't really made videos because, it's redundant now. You guys see my videos. You know what I'm going through. We're going through the same thing. I don't want to beat the dead horse, and I'm not in it for form or fashion. This is really my life. So when I'm making videos, it's about something that I feel like needs to actually be touched upon, or something that I may have been enlightened about. And so one thing that I was just you know, reminiscing about was just how, if you really remember when you were younger in school, it's crazy how most of us dealt with bullying, how most of us were fighting in school. We didn't really have like the best support system in school. It always seems like we always had to go the extra mile in school and even in work and things. It's because you really look at this thing and you see how long we've been in this trap. You see how long they've been manipulating us and trying to push us in certain directions, and it's only been for evil. It's never been for good. And one thing I remember, man, is just me always being, kicked out of class or getting fights or in the principal's office, or I even got expelled from one school, kicked out of one school, and I look back at it now and I see how I was literally set up. I fell for the trap. I literally was set up. I literally fell for the bait. I look at work and how, they set you up, and even at my church, my former church, right? How they set you up, and everybody was, that day, right, that I told you guys about Andre Brown, the guy, right? And I told you how that scenario, that situation, which I'll tell you to refer back to my video of my story is titled that way. And it's just kind of crazy now that I look like, how everybody in the church was aware of what was going on that day, family included. Everybody was in tune, in touch. It was action set, or what was it, 1, 2, 3 action, or whatever the movie set was, however that movie that, it's crazy now, and I'm gonna not get upset, but it's crazy, right? It's crazy how you really go look at certain things and you see how things were orchestrated, and they're not well, because when you really look back, you can really say that the only reason why you even fell for it is because you didn't know. Because now that we know, we don't fall for the same things, right? You shouldn't. They say if you know better, you do better, right? And so I think that's one of the things that that has allowed the Most High to kind of preserve us, is the fact that we weren't aware, that we were totally ignorant, and these people were knowledgeable, and which they will be held accountable for. They will be held accountable because they, like I said, when you are in this court system, right? Premeditated murder has more time than murder, right? For a reason, because you plotted, you schemed. It was a plot. You planned to murder this person. You planned to rob this person, versus an incident happening where you shot this person, etc., etc. These people were premeditated in all their ways, all their motions, and all their devices and schemes, family included. Is this a demon right here? Yes, it's a demon right there. So, you know, and so when I was telling you guys about the church, right, it lets you know that they were knowledgeable the whole time. They were there. They saw Andre Brown look at me. They were probably reading my mind and my reaction. They probably were talking and laughing and snickering when I was down there talking to my cousin, thinking that I could confide in him. He's just a fucking loser anyway, now that I realize, you know what I mean? He's a pawn, right? Playing right into the hands of Satan, as they all do. So, but one thing I have to tell you guys, right? Count it all joy, right? Count it joy, because for me, right? I look at this situation and now they know that I was not what they were trying to portray me to be, which takes a weight off my shoulder. Not that I give a fuck about perception, but you can confirm that you weren't insane. You can confirm that you were right. For me, I can confirm that I was right the whole time. about what I thought, you know, I didn't make any, excuse me, I didn't make any assumptions. I was correct in my finding. I knew my family was looking at me the same way Andre was. I knew the church was. I knew that the guest was. I knew that when I went to that other church was, right? I knew Keith was, right? And when I'm using these names, certain people who have been following me for a couple of years, they should know these names. I'm not saying like it, you should know, but I'm just saying you've heard them before. So um, it just lets me know that I was in a stage in that little church and everybody was aware. And that makes me feel great, because now it's just like, all right, man, it was a trap, it was a trick, but these niggas knew my real character. They knew that I was sturdy, and they knew I wasn't what he was, which is a demon, a pedophile, a sexual predator, right? Because that's what they are, right? Let me tell you something, guys. Anytime a whole church can sexually harass one person, you have to then go back to the drawing board. Okay, and then that's when the Bible speaks about the church and the synagogue of Satan and evildoers, right? And the false gods and the Baal worship, right? And how they make their, Dick Gregory, he was a boule nigga, right? But one thing he said, right? He said these niggas. He said if Jesus died on a chair, these niggas be wearing a chair around their neck. Don't let that go over you. He basically saying that these niggas will make an idol out of anything. And I'll repeat that. He said if Jesus died on a chair, these niggas will have a chair around their neck. Now we know that the cross that they wear is Saturn's cube. You can fold that cross up and it'll be a cube. It's Saturn's cube, which is the matrix. It's the black box. So it's not the cross that the Messiah, Messiah means something else, that the Most High Yahweh HaMashiach died on. He was hung from a tree. He was hung. He wasn't nailed to a cross. He was hung. That's why they hung so-called black people. And really, ultimately, the closest thing you would even get to the real so-called black people were the slaves. They're not going to tell you that. Like, as time progressed, that's when so-called blacks became more and more artificial, more and more reptilian. So now it's kind of like watered down. The niggas have been watered down. So now we're getting diluted. To where these niggas not even niggas. That's why I don't have any backbones. Understand? So so-called black people have been diluted by evil up until present day. That's why most of us, even my white brothers, you guys are not even white. You guys are really black. So the white people who are going through what I'm going through, surprise, you're not even white. You're black. You just happen to be born in a white body, but you're really black. So the crazy thing about that is, right, so-called black people have been diluted from creation to now via curses, via worshiping Egypt, right? That's how come the Most High placed curses and plagues on them. And so now it's kind of like we are the remnant of so-called real indigenous, so-called black people left. And they're angry because, like I said, man, when you have, like, for instance, right, when you have somebody who rides up in, like my dad, he likes putting all these fake ass emblems on his car, right? So he likes making his car look like a Mercedes when it's not, right? Let's say Lexus, because I'm going somewhere. So my dad likes to make his car look. I had a Lexus. So when I drive my real Lexus up to my dad's fake Lexus, it makes his car look fake. Same thing with these people. When you put authenticity around imposters, it exposes them and it makes them look like who they are, and they cannot take it. Therefore, what do? They become violent, hostile, angry, etc., etc. And that's what we're dealing with right now. We are exposing them for the phonies that they have always been. And during their exposition, or the exposing of them, right, they're reacting to it. And you can tell how someone true nature is based on how they act in situations they're put in. So when your family's being hostile, that's who they are. They don't like you. They understand. They're telling you, you're not us and we're not you. Your neighbors, You're not us and we're not you. Why? There's no reason for them to be mad at us, guys. There's no reason for the whole state of New York to be mad at you, brother. Philly to be mad at you, brother. California to be mad at you, sister. You know who I'm talking to. My boy Regato, California. You, brother, Maryland. I live in Baltimore. You guys know that. There's no reason for the whole state of Maryland to even know who I am unless I've met you today. If I do not interact with you one-on-one, whether it's in crossing paths or if I do not know you, it's no reason for you to be hostile towards a random stranger who's done nothing to you. These people treat me as if they knew me since I've been born, and they do, spiritually, and they hate me for it. So that's why they expose themselves. When people, you come around people and they just start acting. Why? Like, why do I bother you so much that you have to become something that you say you've never been or that you aren't? Ignorant, right? Why do I come around these people and now they're assholes, they're ignorant. They're dummies with no common sense now. Is this you in your natural habitat? Is this you when I leave? It has to be. It has to be. So like I said, getting back to what I'm saying in closing, we irritate we irritate them. We irritate their spirits. And why would we irritate a spirit that said is likeness to us? If they're likeness to the Most High, then why would we irritate them if we've done nothing to them? Shouldn't our spirits be one? Shouldn't we be aligned? Shouldn't we all be in harmony? Right? If there's division, where's that division coming from? Who is the father of division? Who is the father of lies? Like I said, man, they put the book here, then they act, right? They give you the stage and scene, and then it's up to you to connect the dots. And what you say, okay, so is this of the Most High or is this of Satan? That's what let me tell you something, guys. Do this today. Make a checklist. And when your family start doing something, make a check. Is this what the Most High would do, or is this what Satan would do? Is this an attribute of the Most High, or is this an attribute of Satan? And then when you get done for the day, tally it up, and then you have your answer. You have your answer. And I guarantee you they'll have more attributes of Satan than they will of the Most High. I guarantee you. I bet you money I don't even have. Right? I bet you money I don't have. Because I've done it mentally. And I can tell you, without a shadow of doubt, these people have more attributes of Satan than they do of the light they say that is within them. Now, I'm not here to judge them, right? That's one thing they like to say, you judging. Ma'am, I was over here minding my business. You tried to run me off the road. Yes, I'm going to judge you now. You've invaded my personal space. That's one thing they like saying, these dummies. You're judging me, or you're... Dumbass, I wouldn't even know you were here if you not came over here and tried to hit me with the door or try to start an argument with me at 4 o'clock in the morning. Or try to run me off the road. You know what I mean? Like, these guys are insane. Like, we literally mind our business. They invade our space, and now we're haters and we're judgmental. No, you're just cautious, you're guilty, and you're self-centered, and you're insecure. And it's showing profusely. If you smell like alcohol. You smell like alcohol and Marlboro Lights. Or Newports, depending on what you like. You understand? That's how I treat these people. You get upset at me because I tell you come in the house and smell like liquor. Oh, why would you come around me drunk? You know what I mean? Like, if you didn't want me to know you were drunk, why would you act drunk? Like when we were kids, like if you guys were smoking and drinking, I'm pretty sure you didn't come in the house fucked up. Pretty sure you tried to hide it, right? Because you didn't want your family or your parents, if you guys did that, to know that you were drinking. I don't drink, but you get where I'm going, right? You tried to hide the fact that you were drunk around your parents, or you were fucked up, or you came in the house late, or you snuck out, right? So then if you didn't want me to address this situation, why did you present it to me? You should only be mad at yourself, right? But then I'm going to close on this. These guys think that they can attack us, talk about us, disrespect us, and we have to sit here and take it. And let me tell you why. Because the Most High did. And so they're telling you who they think you are based on how they think you should respond. Right? They've given us an answer to who they believe us to be and how we should act as the Father did. So they're telling you, oh, well, your father acted like this. The Most High, he took a beating. He took lashings. He didn't do anything. He didn't talk back. We're not the Most High. We're here to give you that power. We're here to give you what the Most High wants you to have and more. Right? The Most High is perfect. No one can be compared to the Most High and his likeness. No one can fathom the Most High and his likeness. So to even compare us to the Most High other than our purpose is blasphemous and disrespectful to not only the Most High but to us. So they're telling you who they think you are based on how they think you should respond. Why would a dog respond to you biting him? I mean, could you just beat a dog? How would he respond? So pit bull owners, right? Pit bulls get a bad rap, right? But if you fuck with a pit bull, I'm pretty sure it's gonna fuck with you back, right? You kind of gotta fuck with them dogs. I have a couple homies who had a couple of them to know that they're good dogs. Pit bulls are good dogs. If you fuck with them though, it's over. So why would you expect to hit a dog and not be bit? This is the mentality of these people. Because it's trained? Well, no, this dog is trained to where if you leave it alone, it won't bother you. But if you fuck with this dog, it's going to protect itself as it should. It's a natural instinct to protect itself. You understand? But these guys don't. They get it. So it's not the fact that they don't recollect that. It's the fact that the narcissism, right? The psychopathic gene in their reptilian DNA won't allow them to accept it. So it's not a matter of what they know. It's a matter of acceptance. They refuse to accept that they will not win and that they are not going to be able to push us over and just, and just have us out here. Oh, yes, massa. Yes, massa. Yes, massa. We're not yes men. The Most High didn't put us here to be yes men and women. That's what they are. That's why they're in the predicament that they're in. Because they say yes to everything. And if they don't, they're killed. So, I close on this note. I wouldn't say feel sorry for him, but understand that there's consequences. But, like I said, you make your bed and you lie. Nobody told them to be Satanists, whether they were bloodline or not. I know reptilians that follow me. And they speak the truth. And they've outed themselves as reptilians. They've said they got the negative blood. They know they're reptilians. They know that they are part of the people who are out here, but they're sick and tired of it. So maybe the Most High has covered them, or, they have an army. That's not for me to be concerned with. All I know is that they've come out and they have admitted that they exist. They have admitted that what we know is true, right? And they've also admitted that they're tired of it. And what I believe is that that the world is starting to target their own, and their own is getting sick of it, right? So Satan is coming against his own. And there's some of them they're fed up like us. They don't want to take that shit, man. They're tired of being yes men and seeing no results. Look, man, I'm not championing, but I say this all the time. I don't know how the fuck you can serve Satan and then got $1 million in your pocket. How the fuck are you broke and you serve Satan? What happened to the American dream? I'm just saying, let's be real here. Satan couldn't get me to serve him at all, but definitely not for no damn $45 a year. 40 grand a year, Satan? That's your starting fee, nigga? That's what the 30,000? You got niggas out here serving you for homeless. I'm not trying to be funny here, but if we're going to be comedians on this last couple seconds, how the fuck you going to serve Satan and you can't rub two nickels together? And you're going to be blasphemous about God? You got the audacity to talk about the Most High and his children, and you out here serving Satan, you broke too? What the hell are you getting out of it, dummy? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I think, and the Most High knows my heart and where I'm coming from, and he knows I'm being facetious with my statement. But if you're going to serve Satan, you might as well get a Bentley out of it, right? You might as well get a Lambo. You might as well get a house. You might as well get a 5-bedroom house. You might as well have something to show for it. I'm dealing with niggas who ain't got shit to show for the shit they deal with. It's it's like, you people play football, but they get a check. Them niggas is making $300,000 at least. They out there fucking their bodies up playing ball, but they may get a championship. They may get a multi-million-dollar deal. They're gonna have, they getting something out of it. These niggas serve Satan. They don't get shit out. These niggas be homeless. These niggas be doing bad than me. I know niggas that serve Satan that doing worse than me. And they should be because we're blessed. But I'm just saying, like, I'm just gonna say, man, it's too many people. For all these people serving Satan and you losing jobs, you ain't getting money, you gotta go to jail, you gotta take the virus, you're getting sick. You serve Satan, you gotta die of cancer. Oh, I mean, I'm just saying, like, what kind of club is this? How do you serve Satan and die? How do you serve Satan and get sick? This guy's supposed to be, what club is this? I don't know. Maybe these guys don't know about. I tell these guys, man, they're not good at negotiating. I'm a salesman, right? It's my profession. That's my profession is sales. That's one thing I've been best at is sales. And life is negotiation, and these guys suck at it. These guys suck at negotiating. I tell you, because I mean, maybe they should have called me as a financial advisor. I could have gotten a better deal. I would have told them leave the nigga alone. You know what I mean? They don't want to hear that though. I would tell, nah, you might not want to deal with this guy. But these niggas ain't got a pot to piss in, and they keep crying about how they losing money, they're broke, and they ain't got money for this, and they getting sick and they stressed out. I'm like, well, what part of the game is this? You know what I mean? That's like somebody joining the Lakers and them not making to the playoffs. What the fuck am I here for if I'm not gonna make it to the semifinals? Why am I playing for the team that I ain't even winning on? It's redundant. So I laugh at these guys, man, because I know all of them. I can count on my hand. They say the average person has $1,000 in their pocket. The average person? That's what they say. Now, statistically, as of 2019, the average bank account has 1,000. That's a lot of capping on Instagram, huh? A lot of these niggas must be capping if the average person, out of how many billion people in the U.S., look, it's on Google. Go Google it. They said the average person has $1,000 in their bank account. And these niggas be driving around new cars. Well, the satanic system doesn't always add up. It's a reward system. It's a reward system. It's a do for me, bend over, suck me, fuck me long time kind of deal. You know what I mean? That's the kind of deal they have. Bend over, get on your knees. How long or how low can you go? That's the type of deal with them. You know what I mean? That's the world it is. And if you're not going to bend over, who are you going to kill? You know what I mean? And if you're not, then it's either one or the other. The rappers, right? And I keep saying I'm going to close, but the Most High is dealing with me right now. The rapper Nori said something, right? He exposed them. He said there's 3 doors. He said there's a homosexual door. He said there's a something else door or something like that, or I forgot what he said. And he said there's a door he didn't look at. There's a door he didn't go to. It's funny how he put the homosexual door out there, and but there's one door, and that was the door about killing niggas. He wasn't gonna say that though on TV, sacrifice him. So and there's really and he told him. And so I mean, he's a rapper. Everybody knows him. He's got the Drink Champs show. He's out here doing his thing on the Drink Champs, right? So he said, and that was a Vlad TV interview that was about maybe 2008. He said that. So he said there's 3 doors that you go into. Homosexuality, that's the one that you bend over, that I just said. He said the one that you don't talk about, that's killing, that's sacrifice. And then I don't know what the 3rd door could be. I guess it'll be a little bit of both. You know what I mean? Half and half. A little bit of lemonade, a little bit of iced tea, huh? But like I said, man, I know I'm making light of the situation when it's serious, but you got to look at these guys, man. You getting a $10 gas card for following me to the moon. It's not doing nothing, bro. You getting a $5 gas card or a free coffee at Royal Farms just because I pulled up here. That's why let me hear some guys. That's why I don't go eat nowhere. I don't give these demons no nothing. When I realized that these niggas could pull behind me at Checkers and get a free sandwich, I said, fuck this. Ain't nobody gonna eat. I'll starve before I let somebody get a free food off of me. I noticed that, guys. That's what I'm saying. When you go somewhere, you notice how you create business for these guys. You understand that, right? You can literally go to, excuse me, I was yawning right there. You can literally go to, I've gone to 7-Eleven at 4 o'clock in the morning. It's been empty. And then by the time I come outside, it's 10 niggas outside. And they're going to 7-Eleven. I just created business for 7-Eleven. I'm not getting paid. I'm not getting paid advertisement or marketing. I don't get a fee. for 7-Eleven. So I stopped going places. I don't know. These niggas not going to get no advertising and spend money off of me just because I show up here. So watch that, man. That's why I stopped supporting people. I'll eat a damn ham. I don't eat no damn ham sandwich, but I'll eat a turkey sandwich before I go out here and go get some fast food or go eat at a restaurant. I'm definitely not going to no damn restaurant. And supporting them, I don't support witchcraft. I don't support pedophilia. I don't support demons. Okay? So I'll eat a turkey sandwich and a bag of Utz chips, and I'll be fine, because I'm not going out here spending no money with these restaurants and then having people coming here and there. Now that's revenue for the business. I ain't getting paid off of this. And see, I deal with marketing and sales. So I ain't getting no profit off of this. I ain't getting no cut. You know what I mean? You know how celebrities, they get paid to go to strip clubs and clubs and so that you can bring business. That's what we are. When we go to certain places, we celebrities. We bring business to rural farms. You could go in there to take a piss. You ain't even got to buy nothing. Them niggas may get a small coffee. They may get a sandwich, a breakfast sandwich. They may get some gas. Not on my watch. That's why I leave at nighttime. Because when you leave at nighttime, there's less people. There's less people that Satan can use, and less people that's going to benefit from the satanic system. You know what I'm saying? So I leave at nighttime because you ain't going to be making no money off of me. Yeah, I'm not no slut. I ain't no cheap date. You're not making no money off of me. And you got to remember, what you like is what you advertise. What you condone and what you pay attention to is what you advertise, and they know it. And so that's why they think you're looking at something. That's why you'll see ads and stuff for things that you frequent or like. Like, for instance, right? I've been watching Hell's Kitchen, right? Gordon Ramsay, like the guy, right? Soft spot for the guy. He's a good guy, allegedly. I don't know him personally, but for my antennas, for what I can read, for what he does, he's good enough for me, right? So what I've been seeing is on Instagram, everybody's now using Hell's Kitchen. Heard somebody using the rap line. I see him using the meme. I see him talk about Hell's Kitchen and the food. They're using Gordon Ramsay. I see him. He's a popular guy anyway. I'm not saying I'm same thing with my man Action Bronson. I'm not saying that I know I influenced that though. I am aware enough to know that when I speak about Ramsay and Action Bronson, they not only know about it, but then other people are drawn to them because I take a liking to these people. So it's whoever I take a liking to, other people will be drawn to them by default. So like I told you guys, right, how my favorite color is purple, and now I start to see women and stuff like that who I used to follow, who I just when I see them start trolling me with the I unfollow, and they were following me too, but unfollow me, and even the ones that don't follow me, and I see celebrity women paint their toes purple, or they have purple lingerie, they're trolling me. You know what I mean? They want my attention. They feed off that. So I block them. I block them because I'm not flattered. A demon can't flatter me. I'm not flattered by a demon. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, guys. I'm above that. I'm not no demon. I'm not gonna be excited or awed over a demon. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like if I'm not that type of person. I've been to a Method Man concert. I've been so close to Method Man. He was damn near. I could smell the weed a nigga was smoking. It doesn't mean I want to go meet him backstage. You know what I mean? I'm not the type of person, but I know that we influence a lot, right? I know we influence a lot in what we like and what we pay attention to. Like, I like Mustangs. So I see people who like Mustangs. I see how they fluctuate around me, right? All right, and so I see how they advertise Mustangs and Fords, and I peep. I watch them. So, like I said, man, you keep certain things to yourself, although you can't, but try to keep. Just try to keep, like, there's certain things I'll never talk about that I keep close to my heart. And so I don't even think about them because I don't want them to be manipulated. You understand? So peace and blessings to everyone.